put it back around right here. We got our finals. Yeah, somebody brought up an interesting point, which is playing different V triggers depending on the character. Against Cammy, he played VT1. Oh, sorry, V trigger 2. I think that's because you want invincible uppercut. And you have high damage when you hit her with stuff, which, you know, that's just one of the benefits of playing it. But having invincible uppercut's quite good. In this matchup, it's a lot more ground-based. So having the buffed fireball from V trigger 1, I think, is better. I also like the combo choice there to take the corner carry. Nice. To take the corner carry off the V skill double dash instead of doing uppercut dash. A little bit more carry. You know what I'm getting? You see what I'm getting at here, Charon? Yeah, if Cammy whiffs a dive kick and you have V trigger 2 and you do stand like kick Tatsu, V skill, you're smoking her. So in general, I think the loadouts for Sakura, you generally play V skill 2, V skill 1, like this, or you play V trigger 2, V skill 1. Uppercut? Yeah, you get light uppercut there, I think. Defense there from Mago, I think. Yeah, you know what's funny is that Karin showed up at the very end of this tournament. It's like all baited, dead. It's like she was the Wicked Witch, right? She was like, oh, no, no, no. We can't have a mid-tier character winning EVO on my watch. Hold up. To be honest, I don't think any of this season's changes that Sakura got are that important for why Nauman won. I'll be honest with you.
So hard to calm yourself and really get yourself into that mode. It's easy to say, okay, I just need to do this.
I don't really think any of them matter that much. Which is, to be honest, like maybe even cooler, isn't it? I don't think a lot of the changes really matter that much. Yeah, I guess V skill 2, but like that's not like a change to the character. It's just, you know, everybody has V skills. V skill 1 and 2 now. It's not really a change that the character got that I feel like is super impactful for this matchup. I guess, do we see stand light kick into EX Tatsu much? That's a change that she got in this version. She can do that now. She also, what's the other? She got a faster sweep.
Yeah, that V skill 2 is great for situations like that. Look at how much V gauge Sakura has built already. Yeah, and the spacing as well.
I don't really think there's a lot that matters too much that she got, to be honest. I guess her V trigger 1, the V trigger follow up from it is a little better too. It's more active. That's like all I can think of, really, honestly. She hasn't really changed that much in this version. Really, I think the big change is probably the uppercut knockdown Oki that she got in the season before. That's the change that probably matters the most. Anyway, let's get back to it. Oh, that's bad. Yep. Yeah, this is like a throwback stage. I think the stage is cool. I'm about it. You know, one thing that's interesting about Karin's crouching heavy punch is it moves her forward when she does it. You're going to see that be a problem, actually, in this matchup. There's a time... Oh, this hurts. Damn, it hurts. There's a lot of stun, too. If this back throw hit, it would have been the round, actually. So, Sakura players have explained to me... He caught the backdash here. Sakura players have explained to me that this combo is actually less damage than getting like a normal confirm into EX... Or into critical art or whatever. But it's much higher stun. If he gets a back throw here, she's probably dead. Because it's back throw into Dizzy. So he does dash, dash, throw, and Mago happened to backdash it. So that combo was more for like the one chance potential of getting stun off of it than the damage. Also, it looks tight, and it probably got Mago feeling some kind of way, right? I'm not eating sugary cereal. No, I'm eating banana nut bread. That move is not easy to anti here, by the way. Sakura jump heavy kick is pretty brutal. It's not easy to deal with a grounded anti-air unless it's a very good one, because it can still get stuffed. So nice. Somebody asked about the loadouts for V skill, V trigger. Generally for her, it's like swapped like this. So it's V trigger 1, V skill 2, or V trigger 2, V skill 1. You can play it in a different order if you want, but those are the two you see the most, I think. But you can also play V skill 1, V trigger 2. Sorry. V skill 1, trigger 1. You can play that as well. Because charge fireball and the V skill 1 is still pretty good, I think. She has good ways. To be honest, her skills and trigger are both good. Like, both are fine. I think in general, V skill... V trigger 1 is a little bit... Oh, did he have critical art there? Let me look. In general, for Sakura, I usually would always prefer to play trigger 1 unless it's a matchup that you specifically want something about V trigger 2 in. Yeah, you could have killed him here. That should have been critical art. That's not always easy to do, to be honest, though. You gotta do it pretty early. You gotta do your best thing. Oh my god, base J for dropping the big 4. Oh! Too far. Nice. Mm-hmm. Appreciate you, Jay. Sakura and Street Fighter 4, I don't know. I don't really remember her winning any super big events. She was quite good. And her knockdowns and setups were so good. Stand like kick EX Tatsu was beast in that game. Yeah, which is always true. It's always like that. That actually doesn't combo for Sakura. Her crouching jab doesn't combo into light kick without counter hit. So she has to do crouching jab, standing light kick. That is what I was talking about. It moves her forward, so the crouching heavy punch can actually lose in situations like that. No good here. Oh, didn't combo. Too far. That was a read on the backdash. Okay, so this is one of those situations that's quite interesting. I actually don't know what happened here. He did crouching jab. My read is that he mashed jab and then was like, oh shit, am I on defense? I should do EX uppercut. I don't know if this is like big brain counter hit jab into EX uppercut. I feel like what ended up happening was like Nauman mashed jab, and then halfway through mashing jab was like, oh shit, I should do EX uppercut. And then committed to EX uppercut, but the jab had already come out. Mago does stand line kick in a record because it combos. Most of the time. He's minus here. Mago try to walk throw. It's not real. You have to do an immediate throw if you want to beat him because it's -2. So throw there is good. Yeah, I can't tell what happened there. Yeah, I guess it could have been like jab into strong or something on accident, but yeah, it looked to me like he went from mashing jab to oh shit, I should uppercut. I can't tell. It looked like a link off the jab, right? That was so weird. Honestly don't know what he intended. There's like 3 things there that I could see him trying, that the reason he got what he got. So, you know, you can't say for certain. You just have to guess, I think. Man. Mago, I feel like a lot. Just he wants to steal. He just wants to steal over and over. He's negative. Like, oh, I'm going to backdash or oh, I'm going to swing anyway. He's like, he doesn't care. He just wants to steal frames over and over. Well, Swolder Boy, tell him my first instinct was that he tried to mash jab and then was like, oh shit, maybe I should mash EX, and he did both. Then my second thought was, I guess it could have been an input error trying jab strong or something. But you don't really do jab strong there. You do like jab light kick or something. So I don't know. Honestly, I'm not sure exactly what he tried. The reason you do crouching medium kick EX Tenko with Karin instead of regular Tenko is range dependent. Regular Tenko won't reach at max distance of crouching medium kick. Sakura walks back a lot. So, when you're doing it far away on Sakura, when she's like standing at her max distance, you have to do EX Tenko quite a bit to make the combo work. I finished my banana nut bread. So like, you know, Sakura has so much, she has really fast back walk speed, and the range she plays at with her stand light kick is like max distance crouching medium kick range. So it forces Mago to spend meter on EX Tenko. She can do that because her stand light kick is absurd, right? Sakura has this absurd stand light kick that makes you very scared of walking into her range. And then that's what lets her sneak in her slower crouching medium kick or her heavy kick. Like those two moves get set up by the stand light kick buffer being terrifying. Because it hits you and then you get clipped by the uppercut and you're like, oh boy.
Something Mago was missing until last game, and Stand Like It comes out, dashes up.
But yeah, that's why you see so much EX Tenko in this set in particular. Regular Tenko doesn't always reach.
Not enough to kill. Throw will do it, so that's why you see the
That's a good question, though. It makes sense, right? Because normally you don't ever really see Karin doing a lot of EX Tenko instead of regular Tenko on confirm. So I could see why you'd be like, what the fuck is Mago's problem? That sucks. Out of range of the throw. So then Mago just defensively, he reacted to the throw whiff with throw and then caught him.
in that situation. No crouching medium kick into the confirm. Jump over hits, not the combo. I think a little late maybe.
Anti-air for Mago is so much more on point. No, too far. Oh, spends one bar.
Yeah, unfortunate.
Throw. Oh, the counter hit.
And Dizzy here if he
This
wants
setup.
not to. The cheeky reset.
Mago's a real son of a bitch, isn't he? He does light, Mujin Kog, and then he does it again. And it makes it look, this is the medium version of it. It makes it look like he's building meter and like, oh, because he's building meter here, maybe he's not actually plus. But the medium version of it has the overhead follow-up. And when you need one hit for stun, that's a pretty good answer to get the dizzy. Because the light kick version of the kicks just does the one rep, right? And it just does its reality spin to spin around and grab the overhead. Thanks very much. You should go watch IDOM's stream if you want to play Laura. That is my recommendation. Watch lots of IDOM footage, and you know, if you have questions, that's who I would ask. So this is what the light kick version looks like right there, right? The one he did in the combo. The medium kick version does the same animation and then overheads at the end. This is a good dizzy setup from Mago. Now he's deader than dead. We got our reset. That was sick. Yeah, light one is just the two kicks. The medium one is two kicks swinging to overhead. The heavy one is like the two kicks and like the follow up that knocks you down. Man, that stand like he is good. I think he started using it a little bit more. Yeah, I feel like he started using it a little bit more, especially post reset, just because it's something you have to represent with a lot so that they stop, you know, hitting buttons so that you can hit heavy kick or crouching medium kick or whatever you want to do. Yeah, I think Nauman saw the light kick one miss and thought to himself, oh, I can probably hit a button here maybe, or he'll respect my uppercut. Yeah, he just took the carry with the V skill. Doing light uppercut wouldn't have killed Mago, and also, you know, you get a better setup if you just do V skill kick. Dead. I think Sakura V skill 2 is quite useful for those situations. Also, for heavy kick, you can do heavy kick into V skill 2. And then dash dash, you get better corner carry and you build more V gauge. And given that her V trigger 1 I think is quite useful, you know, I think that's worth it. Man, Mago's throws, it feels like a lot of the time he's not getting like the timing quite right on baiting these throws. Yeah, her dash is really good. Now I'm in smart back dash. You see how he has light kick, back, like roundhouse, back dash. He doesn't want to block here because Mago wants an activation. So he doesn't even want to block the move because he doesn't want the activation to happen. You know, you see what I'm saying? So instead of risking like an uppercut, that's what he goes for. And he dashes back in anyway and Mago hit roundhouse. But like, it's a good read there to know the activation is coming and be like, okay, I should get away from this. Yeah, now Sakura is going to activate, right? Respected the uppercut that time. No anti-air. At that range, it's a little scary to do, I think. So you notice that, oh gee, Mago starts to commit to big uppercuts in the reset. I think because Nauman doesn't really respect them on meaty that much, like he commits to offense a lot, and Mago wants to like hit jab. And so what ends up happening is Nauman gets a good rhythm on that later in the set, but Nice. But, like, it's really funny because you start to see, like, Mago's like, okay, well, you're going to respect my uppercut? Sure, I'll just wake up buttons. He gets counter hit a bunch. He's like, all right. You want to meet me? I'm going to wake up uppercut. It's blocked. It's like, fuck. Everything he does, he's like, damn it. He just gets the rhythm. And if you've caught onto someone's rhythm like that for reversal buttons or reversal uppercut, it's kind of hard to shake, you know? Sakura's yard is bigger than my whole apartment. To be fair, it looks like a pretty big yard, let's be honest. Okay. Mr. Mago. I know. I was kind of sad too because, yeah, Mago opens up here with a lot more buttons. He's buttons all day. I think the reason is he doesn't want Nauman to dash as much, and he doesn't want him to stick out like his roundhouse and medium kick and stuff. So he's like, all right. I'll just go buttons all day and stop all this forward movement that I'm seeing from Nauman. So Nauman just chills, right? He's like, okay, I'll just walk back, look for stand light kick, or jump over your ground buttons. If you're going to commit to all these ground buttons, or fireball. Fireball's a good answer too. This is an immediate adjustment in the neutral from Nauman. This is actually fantastic. This start of this round is a good example of neutral progression, like on the ground. So this is like a good example of really top level players making adjustments. So you see Mago dashes right at the beginning of this round. When you dash like this, this makes your opponent think, okay, he's dashing on me. I should hit buttons to stuff it, right? So now look at what Mago does. Medium, fierce, sweep, like walk up medium, right? He's harassing a lot, and he's looking for Nauman to make him think like, okay, Nauman is like looking for Mago's dash is what Mago wants. So he's like, all right, I'm going to hit all these buttons from far away to try to beat him stuffing my dash. So Nauman makes an immediate adjustment. He says, oh, Mago wants to hit lots of buttons. You know, he wants to try to beat my far normals. Cool, I'll just jump at him. Immediate adjustment on the ground, right? He's like, okay, cool. You want to, like, you know, stick out all these buttons, whatever, right? No problem. I'll just make this adjustment. So then, right, like, again, jump forward. So Mago thinks to himself, like, all right. This guy's jumping at me a lot now. And Nauman says, like, all right, if he wants to stay on the ground, he's looking for me to he's looking for an anti-air because he thinks I'm going to jump. I'll just hit him with fireballs. If he sticks out a button, or if he's looking for a jump, fireball beats those options. This is already like a rotation of options that you've seen them do. They went from, okay, he's looking for this, so I'll do this, to, okay, he's looking for this, so I'm going to switch to this. They've already switched like 4 times in the first 20 seconds of the round. And that's exactly what will happen. If Mago tries to get too frisky by walking up, it'd be like that. EX to kill. That's the thing, too, is you see Nauman medium a few times to get these big counter hits, and Mago was like, all right, it's time. It's time for me to uppercut. And, like, when Mago starts uppercutting, Nauman just reads it, blocks it correctly. I like the roundhouse from Mago. He sees Nauman's buffering over and over with the stand light kick. Stick out the heavy kick to try to crush it. He's dead. Or so I thought. This is when I was like, you can't lose the round here for Mago. It's so crushing, right? You see Mago tighten up a bit. He stops hitting buttons. He's scared of the fireballs. And then this is what happens. This is the adjustment on the ground. Nauman's checking him. Mago's scared of the V-trigger fireballs. You know, Nauman's dashing a lot, so he's like, okay. He's trying to dash a lot. I'm going to hit my safe button. So what does Nauman do? He throws a fireball. Fireballs beat ground buttons if they're spaced out. And V-trigger fireballs are so good for that. EX uppercut. Man, oh man. This is, I think, when Nauman realizes that Mago, you know, he doesn't respect that he'll think that he's going to uppercut anymore. He's like, okay, you've been meeting me too much. I'll commit to uppercuts. I mean, he's in that mode, right? Yep. That's the way this works, right? Both of them have good buffer normals. And if he thinks, you know, if he reads that Nauman is going to go, man, dead. If he reads that Nauman's going to go for light kick over and over and over, Mago is just going to change it up and start trying to hit roundhouse. And if you try to hit roundhouse, Nauman will just stand there, let you hit the roundhouse, and hit fierce. It's a good adjustment. That was good air to air. That's the adjustment too. If Mago thinks like, okay, I'm doing a lot of ground buttons, so Nauman's gonna jump at me. then yeah, he's just got to stand back and then wait for that, right? Because, like, you know, Mago's tagging him here. He's beating him up on the ground. So that's, yeah, respected the uppercut there. Twice now, Nauman has activated and respected the uppercut. It's because, like, the first time I think there was an activation, he dashed up and Mago uppercut. So the last 2 times, Nauman has been like, all right, let me wait for it. Let me see if he's gonna do it.
Mago gets the activation. A lot of meter. Chooses to spend none of it because the single hit can take it actually.
And we're gonna see that adjustment matter in the last round, or maybe it's the next round actually. You see some good adjustments from Mago. It's the same kind of thing we talked about with Bonchan Smug match, where like there was the reversal uppercuts from his Karin. It's the same kind of idea in this matchup.
Worried about the range, obviously, right? Sakura walks back so far.
He just passed me talking about why he's doing EX Tenko so much.
Hard anti-air at that angle, but yeah, that's not like it cover.
You'll see it on the next activation from Sakura, if I remember right. Yeah, Sakura Karin is, you know, this is the lore battle. That's why everybody was excited. The dangerous part about committing to crouching heavy punches and anti-air, right? Look at what happens. Karin gets moved right under Sakura, and she recovers super fast. Easy punish here.
Respect something from Here we go. Gets the hit. We're gonna get an
Activation, uppercut. He blocked, so he dash up blocked twice. The first time that happened, right? He dashed up, Mago uppercut. Then twice in a row, he dashes up and blocks, and Mago blocks. So, like, finally, obviously, it's the switch.
Is he gonna do it? Oh, Mago committed. Nauman now. He's on set point, tournament point, EVO Japan point.
Yeah.
Oh boy, that jump.
That was a missed uppercut, I think. So, obviously, Mago, you know, he's waiting. He's looking for the jump. You see him get the start of Rasenha here. Rasenha regular is this leaping overhead across the screen. The EX, obviously, is what he wants, because that's the anti-air. He just misses it. Eats this fat jump, like 40% at the beginning of the round. Counter hit, dizzy. Dead on the next hit. Like, he's dead on the next hit no matter what. Whoops. Crouching Fierce, EX Fireball, great meaty, walks back.
Keeps it blocked. Nauman is your EVO Japan 2020 Street Fighter 5 champion with Sakura over Mago.
He didn't drop sets until Grand Finals. He got reset. Henny in the chat for the 2D God. My man committed. Committed to it. He was stuck. Crouching Fierce. I love Crouching Fierce EX Fireball here. And he just walks back to see what he'll do. The great thing about walking back here is it baits a throw. It baits an uppercut. Super safe option. The only thing it loses to is if Mago commits out of block stun with Crouching Medium Kick. You know what I mean? So, like, he's not going to do that. He's just chilling.
Keeps it blocked. Nauman is your EVO Japan 2020 Street Fighter 5 champion with Sakura over Mago.
Cool. It was really, really, really cool winning moment. And also, such a cool, like, ending to this tournament, you know? I think this version of Street Fighter is really fun. And there's a lot of characters that normally I think maybe would have struggled in other seasons against the top tier that now have a chance, right?
Champion standing tall, bows twice, but he needs
Pour one out from Mago. Yeah, he was so close, right? Mago was so close. He's been playing incredible, honestly. You know, in this version, people are going to try a lot of stuff. Because even if your character is quite good, they'll probably have bad matchups in this version. Even the most powerful characters have some rough matchups that they might need secondaries for or to just fight uphill. So I don't think you'll see the same level of dominance you've seen in other versions of the game. Having bad matchups, even as a strong character, is a good sign. You don't want the strong character to literally be, well, he's the strongest character in the game. He has like all 5/5s or better or whatever. Like Chun-Li is very powerful in this version, but I think she does not great against like Guile. Not great against like Minot, maybe Dhalsim, maybe G, probably G as well. Yeah, Abigail, there's a few matchups he probably doesn't like either. I'm going to finish this last piece of banana nut bread. It's quite good.